Hey everyone, it's February 4th, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share it with Brazilian serial killer Tiago Gomes da Rocha, known as the Motorcycle Killer, who may have murdered nearly 40 victims beginning in 2011. And that is him right up there, and I apologize for my terrible Portuguese pronunciation. Born in 1988, Gomes da Rocha grew up in Goiânia, a town in central Brazil about 100 miles from Brasilia, best known for a fatal radioactive leak that happened the year before his birth. Raised by his grandparents, he had a pretty normal childhood until the age of 11, when a neighbor repeatedly molested him, threatening to kill him if he told anyone about the abuse. He made it through that experience and grew up to become a trained security guard and was considered a model employee who attracted attention from many with his good looks. But he didn't take rejection well, with one married woman he had an affair with saying that he shouted and swore at her, slamming doors and punching walls in a rage when she broke up with him. He did have a girlfriend, a pretty 22-year-old with whom he attended church on Sundays. At the age of 22, Gomes da Rocha was a heavy drinker and felt rage bubbling up from his childhood abuse and troubles with women. He later said that's what led to him snapping in 2011 and killing for the first time, choking a young man to death on the street. This was the beginning of a 4-year rampage that left at least 39 residents of the city dead. He had different methods of killing based on who the victim was. Gay men were choked, homeless men were shot in the head, and prostitutes were stabbed. After killing dozens of persons in this manner, in 2014 he rode up to a 14-year-old girl on his motorcycle, shouted "robbery," and shot her in the chest, then fled without taking anything. He killed again the very next day, this time a 23-year-old young woman. Young women quickly became his favorites, claiming 15 victims over the next 7 months, all shot in the chest. Killing was the only way for him to get any relief from his feelings of rage at the world, saying, "I tried to do other things to get it out, but they didn't work. When the thing comes, you have to do it." In an effort to hide his identity, he stole multiple sets of license plates and used them on his bike, but got caught stealing a plate and was set free while awaiting trial for that relatively minor offense. He was found months and many murders later with another set of stolen plates on his motorcycle, and under questioning, he confessed to 39 murders. Before his trial, Gomes da Rocha had a failed suicide attempt by slitting his wrists with a broken light bulb and spent his time speed reading books and magazines in an unusual fashion, reading them in reverse from back to front. He was convicted multiple times, being tried separately for many of his murders, and received a combined sentence of more than 343 years in prison. While incarcerated, he still feels the urge to kill, and asked wardens if he would be tried for killing his fellow prisoners. I haven't read about him actually following through on that, so the prison seems safe for now. If this is your birthday, I hope you have a great day. Leave me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday. If you know someone whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Tiago Gomes da Rocha, I say, happy birthday, you bastard.